Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the 12th annual edition of the 21 Day, 21 Minute podcast. I just cut off Aiden in order to get this thing done before the Skype call went over 52 minutes.
Yes, of course. Yeah, so how's everyone's day been?
Oh, so you're not even going to introduce yourself this time?
Oh, yeah, shoot, I forgot. Okay.
You're just past that at this point?
Hello, I'm Aiden Mathis.
You're not even the co-host, you just don't exist anymore.
I've become a part of the void.
You're an astral being. Only I can hear you. This whole thing just sounds really weird.
That would actually be a very interesting podcast. Okay, let's say, let's use the benchmark of 4 years that we've been randomly picking, and then say that we have 100,000 people who watch this show on a regular basis. That would be amazing. But
and then one episode, only I'm the one who can talk.
No, I think what we should do is that we both talk, but I'm muted.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
So then they have to guess in the comments what I said, and then they can make their own episode.
The person who gets it closest gets a free giveaway.
And that would be a really cool episode if we had enough people watching.
Yeah.
Because there was some people crazy enough to actually film the whole video, which is amazing.
I just looked at the ceiling in our basement. We have so much water damage.
Sorry?
The bathroom directly above me, 2 stories up, leaked one day, and there's so much water damage in the ceiling.
Oof.
It's the bit, not the structural bit, but the bit that covers the structural bit is falling apart.
I just had an idea. We could do a pool episode one day.
A pool?
As in we play the game pool.
Ooh, that would just be a constant sound of click.
I mean, it wouldn't be constant.
That would just be...
I don't know, maybe, we'll pass that. If you have the ability to comment, say so. Would you be interested?
I mean, that would definitely be cool, but that would just sound atrocious.
I mean, one time.
And we'd need to set up your mic.
Yeah, I'm assuming, so one day we had, a sleepover.
Yeah, actually, that could be fun.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
When can you actually sleep over again? I feel like Saturdays would be good.
I think I should sleep over on Friday nights, because then I have Saturday. Because on Saturday, I've made it in my schedule, so I do absolutely nothing.
Which is good. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. Because I recognize that I couldn't. I just can't.
I don't know why you even attempted. It was just too much.
So now made it so that I'm doing 2 pages of a Firewatch essay on Sunday, and I generally really reduce the workload. And
so
also,
more on one day and completely less on another.
No, I know. I mean, Sunday isn't too hard. It's only the Firewatch.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying you moved what little you had on Saturday just to put it to Sunday.
Yeah. I do still have to name Sunday.
Oh
my god, that'd be an amazing name for this episode. To name Sunday.
Ooh, to name Sunday.
I think almost every single one of the names for these episodes could be a band name. And I love that.
Almost a trombonist. Oh yes, my favorite. Dogan Logan McNamara. The most subtle band name.
Oh man, that's
yes, the Duck Tower, a classic.
Honestly, can you say that all of these do not sound like band names?
No.
Oh my god, I would listen to that all the time. We
Duck
should name
Tower.
one of these Jamie's Chicken Shack, so then we can reintroduce the popularity of them.
That's really funny.
Oh my god, and if they're like, oh yeah, my favorite episode is Jamie's Chicken Shack, then they can never find it. Because they're looking for
I can only find Jamie's Chicken Shack videos.
But then eventually we would eclipse them in popularity, leaving them forever unknown, defeating the original purpose and making
That's so funny. You know, actually, the group of Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, and PewDiePie or whatever could totally do that one day. Just post 8 videos each of I don't know, some obscure 80s band that no one
use Jamie's Chicken Shack, for example.
Yeah, they could just all put Jamie's Chicken Shack, and it be related to Jamie's Chicken Shack in no way, and only their videos would come up.
So either they would, so at first, they would never be able to find those videos, assuming it's a very small channel, and then they would never be able to find the videos that they made, but then eventually, enough people would that they would eclipse the original thing that they're trying to bring back, and then you would have basically make it even more irrelevant than it was before.
Jesus, that's so meta.
That's a cruel fate.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's an. I'm kind of thinking we should name this what was the original title that we
To
suggested?
Name a Sunday.
to name Sunday /
In parentheses, Jamie's Chicken Shack. So like something really poetic, and then just Jamie's Chicken Shack.
Because it's not gonna make sense until someone actually watches the video.
It won't,
And
which
if
is
you ever try to
fantastic.
tell someone to watch this video, they're never gonna be able to.
Yasmina is gonna like spread the word like some crazy homeless person on the street. Jamie's Chicken Shack.
Oh man, that's hilarious. Sorry.
Also, it's funny because you know how like when we were talking, we did the first podcast. Your laughs look like skeletons or whatever. Now, because you're on Skype and you're really quiet, it just looks like little tiny dots on the screen.
Is this better?
Yeah, I mean there's no way it's gonna be any louder just because you're on Skype, but it's just funny because it went from like booming like skeleton ribcage. I guess any ribcage would be a skeleton ribcage.
That seems like a metaphor.
Skeleton's ribcage.
To skeleton's ribcage to little bumps or whatever you said. Sorry, I can't remember.
Itty bitty dots. So poetic.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh man, so weird. You realize that we're making this for people to watch, right?
Yeah, that's weird.
How easy is that?
That's
Yeah,
weird,
I just
people are
think
gonna
this
watch this and be like,
people
this,
are gonna watch
this
this
shit
and
is
like
trash, dog.
some of them are going to enjoy it,
Mhm.
and then some of them aren't. And like, think about that. Sorry, just like think about this. Like, I'm gonna make a big deal out of this because this is kind of blowing my mind
Mhm.
a little bit. And I know it shouldn't because it's quite obvious, but like, think about this. Someone's going to spend 21 minutes of their time watching us talk, and then they're going to either do nothing and say they spent their time well, do nothing, say they spent their time poorly, do nothing and like the video, just like the video and watch it, dislike the video and watch it, leave a comment positive, don't leave a comment, or they leave a comment negative.
Yeah.
That's so weird. There's only so many options you can do having watched this video, and that's just weird. Also, by the way, we want you to comment. Please, we're lonely.
Aiden's lonely, I don't mind.
Really, there's so many good titles in this video. Man, why didn't we save this for the other videos?
Aiden's lonely, I don't mind.
Man, that's an amazing name. Oof. There's so many good names. We should have like 3 slashes for our title.
Oh god, it just keeps going, but in every parenthesis is another parenthesis. At the end, there's just like 8 parenthesis marks to cover up all the...
And at the very beginning, you have to put 4, like FOR, and then make it into a code JavaScript joke.
Oh god.
Just
put if title crash.
Oh my god, that would be the most amazing thing ever.
If,
do it, please. I beg you.
If title crash.
Yeah, write that down. If title.
If title semicolon crash.
If title 40 plus, because I think that's the limit on characters for the thing, like for the actual title.
Mhm.
Crash.
So slash another parentheses.
Sorry, that is my alarm. My apologies.
If title 40 plus crash.
Sorry, it just turned 10 o'clock.
Okay.
There we go.
Then crash. This is amazing.
Because no one's going to understand that title.
No one's gonna understand it.
Until they actually watch the video. And then even then, it's still confusing.
Yeah, there's like 3 titles and none of them make sense.
Yeah, but now my current to-do list is I'm going to read Sundays. Is to do 2 pages of Firewatch essay, read 30 minutes of, I actually read for an hour today, which was nice.
Oh, good job.
Do homework, 20 minutes of inside of messing around with Game Maker, doing whatever you want, and then a podcast. So,
yeah.
I'll try to
Also,
keep across the podcast.
guess what I did this week?
What did you do?
I finished 3 different books.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa.
So the first one I was reading for 2 weeks, and I finished it on like the Monday. I just wasn't really feeling it, but I finally finished it. The second one was really great. Finished it in 3 days. The third one, even better, finished it in 2 days.
Oh, man.
And I'm just ready to go back to language arts and Miss Han be like, "You did what?"
Reading log?
Like, you know Artemis Fowl?
Mhm.
I didn't know there was a second one
Oh yeah, they're like.
And then I read it, and this is really good. I just kept reading because it was one like I think it was Saturday. I finished it.
Those are easy books. They're not like too.
Yeah,
difficult.
they're not hard at all. I finished it in like 3 hours. But that Saturday, I did so much on Saturday. I woke up at 5 a.m. to go fishing with my dad.
Wait, you woke up at 5 a.m. on Saturday too?
I did.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I woke up at 5 a.m. for no reason too.
That's really cool. Yeah, well, mine had a reason.
I just randomly woke up.
That's cool.
Sorry.
Yeah, I woke up at 5 a.m. to go fishing with my dad. We were out fishing until 10. It was really some nice experience. I caught a fish. That was cool.
Where'd you guys go fishing?
Marsh Creek. It's like an hour away from here. And then got home, read for like 3 hours, went into the living room, hung out with family for like 2 hours, and then went downstairs for the rest of the day.
Sounds good. And you've been down there since, presumably?
Yeah, because I did so much. This was all yesterday, by the way.
Okay. Oh, you're still down there. I thought you were talking about today for a second.
No.
Just still down
Yesterday.
there.
I've earned this. Like, Michael, you need to come upstairs. It's time to eat.
2 years
No.
later, 2 years later, I earned it.
Michael, please, I'm getting worried.
Also, I'm thinking about making a reward system for like getting work done,
Okay.
and I don't have one. And the problem is, I can't use food.
Hold that thought. I need to plug in my laptop.
Oof, that's not good. I'm gonna hold you guys' attention while Michael goes charges his laptop because it's probably about to die soon, which is extremely concerning because that would make it so we lose our YouTube file, this recording, and other things. So like, oof, that's not good at all. Yeah, but on the subject of my room, which was not actually the subject, but I'm just gonna roll with it. I have a corkboard on the side of my room, which Michael helped me develop and make it look really cool. So now we have like a picture of like the Sauron Tower saying "Wish you were here" Sauron with a little like red tack being the eye. It's pretty. I wish I could send you a picture, but I guess maybe later.
Sorry not to cut you off, but take a whole picture of the court board. I'll put it in the video now.
Oh Jesus, you were listening?
Yep.
Oh okay. I'm gonna take
12 minutes court board.
I'll be right back.
Now I am the one who entertains. Cork board. Basically, my laptop is at 6%, and if that dies, then the iMovie file that I'm processing goes away. This 12-minute podcast goes away. The other 2 podcasts that I'm in the middle of exporting goes away. Everything dies if this laptop dies. This laptop dies and takes the whole operation down with it.
There we go. I'm back.
Welcome.
I just sent you the picture.
Alright, man, I have so many pictures on my desktop. It's just a constant reminder of, like, do this.
Nate, that's what you need.
Oh, yeah, I need to put in the Jurassic Park thing, too. Let me copy that. I have 8
We're sending you
JPEGs.
guys a corkboard picture by picture.
I have so many JPEGs on my big laptop.
What was I talking about previously?
Corkboard.
Before that, when you had to like cut me off, like because you had a battery charge.
I don't know.
Shoot.
Oh, rewarding for productivity.
Oh yes, thank you. This is why we're friends because I get very unconcentrated very easily.
And I am slightly less unconcentrated.
Yeah, slightly better. Like not much, but like. But
We're like 2 Alzheimer's patients, but I at least know my name.
Oh my god, that should have been the title for this.
2 Alzheimer's patients, but I know my name. Oh god, there's gonna be so many parentheses.
Oh my god.
I honestly don't think it'll fit anymore after that one.
Yeah, no, there's no. Okay, I think that we should just like the title should be if thing crashed. Okay, I think that should be it.
Yeah, okay,
Because
that's
there's
gonna be the
no
whole
way-
title. If title 40 plus, then crash.
Well, then you should do like an actual like coding link, as in like you're actually typing it into Java.
No.
So like if parentheses, so on and so
Title
forth.
40 plus.
That's pretty easy, honestly.
Yeah, but I'm good.
Oh, fair.
That's really
Great.
funny. We have like 8 funny titles.
Also band names, and also do all.
If title 40 then crash, to name a Sunday, Jamie's Chicken Shack, 2 Alzheimer's patients, but at least I know my name.
At least I know my name. That's also would be the shortened version. Like
Yeah,
EHT.
at least I know my name. Actually, that would probably be better. And even more band artsy.
Oh my god, it's amazing.
Jesus.
If you have the whole list of names, and then we came up with some more, but I can't remember them.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, because I can't use food to reward myself because I'm already on a diet, and
Hmm.
you know that's how that works. So
But food is the most rewarding thing, but you can't be used as a reward.
yeah, so
I think
I'm
it should
trying
be
to-
rewarded in. Well, I would say time off, but you need that time to work.
Yeah, that's like so. There's no way I could do that because I
Um,
can't because I have to get all my work done in one sitting. I can't just break up my work. Like when I say break up my work, I mean as in like if I have things to do for a day, I do them all at once. Because if I start on not working, I lose concentration. I get out of that mode.
I have no idea. You put yourself in a continual loop of productivity with no way out.
That's not exactly a good thing.
I know.
Because, like, I need to find okay, so there are two options. Either find a food that works, which I'm thinking watermelon, but it's not summer anymore.
Yeah,
So-
and plus you could just eat water. Like that doesn't have to be a reward. Watermelon by itself is already good for you.
hmm
There's no need to reward yourself with watermelon if it's already a great thing.
No, I mean, like, I don't know. It's crazy. Like,
Yeah, it's tough. I don't know.
there's no way out of there's no solution here.
I'd say me saying "good job" 20 times in a row.
I'd like that.
Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job.
I'd be
Good
like, yo,
job.
Michael, text the copy and paste thing, and then you send me 20 good jobs. Exactly 20. No more, no less. We get
Another
20
title:
seats.
20 good jobs.
Because not like good jobs, but like good jobs.
Oh
I have demand 20 Steves and no less.
god, this is so meta. Oh
We've reached a
god.
new level of podcast. That's another good
Oh god.
level of podcast. We almost have enough titles here for the rest of the 21 days.
The titles that never ended.
Oh, that's another one. Jesus. The never-ending title.
Yep.
Oh man, this is rough. How much time on the podcast?
Another title. This is rough.
How much time on the podcast?
17 minutes.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant 17 minutes left, and I was like,
I've created a time warp.
Oh man. Because I had a wall of responsibility, and I'm not sure if I talked about it before, have I?
You have.
Okay. And there's still one thing up, which is kind of funny, because it's above my computer, right above my computer, which is to the left of my corkboard, which kind of says how ineffective it would have been anyway. Because if I didn't notice it the first time when I was looking through my room to get rid of all of them, then I wouldn't have noticed it on a regular basis to inspire me. So its failure caused it to last longer than the others, which I think is I think I've created like a Darwinist room
You
where
have.
all the papers are like they're evolving. So then the better place that they are at, the less likely they'll be to die, so that they can go reproduce, and then eventually.
Oh god.
So now I've added another, my only other poster thing on my wall is "Get on the computer ASAP."
Mhm.
And that's right above my clock, because I have to see that. There's no way I'm not going to be able to see that. If I'm laying down my bed, I see it. If I'm at my desk, I see it. If I am walking around the room, I see it. So, it's
It is
that's
all
where the wall.
seeing.
It's
Or
like the Great
all
Gatsby.
seen.
Sorry?
All seen, because not seeing, but it is being seen, so it's all seen.
All Saul?
I don't know, man. I'm too tired for this.
The All Saul poster. Another. Also known as the Arkansas.
Mhm. Arkansas.
Arkansas.
Another title, the Arkansas it.
Arkin already seen it.
Arkin read at 8:20 a.m.
What?
Because you seen it, you read it, it kept being left unread, but no reply.
Oh, okay. I thought you were referring to Reddit, like the website, and I was like, that's one of my band websites. That was the first thing that came into my mind. Yeah, but I really love my computer Chrome extension. It's amazing.
It is very amusing. Oh, we have like
Also-
a minute left. Hold on.
Oh shoot! Also, I ran my essay through a like a word counter to see how many words each page was, and it turns out because it also says what reading grade like the text is at, and I'm writing at a 12th grade reading level because I
Nice.
also read at that. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
And I found it quite funny.
That's cool.
Yeah, I'm writing a 7th grader is writing at a 12th grade reading level. A
Good
BU
job.
system.
Oh, the iMovie successfully published.
What?
The iMovie successfully published.
Oh, okay, good. So that's one episode up.
Yeah. Well, I'll
Yeah.
make it public and give it a thumbnail and stuff.
Yeah, okay, sounds good.
All right. Thank you for watching this episode of episode 12. Or no, yeah, 12 of the 21 Day 21 Minute podcast. I've been your host, Michael. Aiden's been your co-host.
Shoot.
Got him.
He's given the title himself.
If you've been watching this far, why? Leave a comment in the comment section below.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm tired.
Is it the end?
Nope. Still got like 5 seconds. Okay, we'll see you guys in the next one.
See you guys.